Please
Mark
proceed, sir.
Letavis. I'm happy to be here. My daughter Megan passed last July 31st. We're a suburban family. She had everything to live for. Heroin is the nastiest, I think, of, well, I don't know, they're all bad, but drugs. And she went to rehab after a couple years and came back and looked better than she ever had. The environment didn't change around, and I look back, of course, and you blame yourself. She shouldn't have came back home, but she was old enough. She was 26. She got tied up with some of that group again, or came back home and went to a hotel room with her so-called boyfriend. Within 20 minutes, she had an overdose. I think it was the first time that, since she'd been back, that she took a hit of heroin. And it had been a month, I think, after rehab. So the boyfriend took off. When I first came down here, the big thing was the Samaritan law, Good Samaritan law, that you shouldn't leave anybody that's helpless, dying, alone. I don't think any of us would. He did, for his own preservation. He took her car, belongings, and then phoned 911 while she laid there and gave the wrong hotel room number. He was in jail, and they tried to get, for a month, trying to get something on him other than just car theft, but he's out now. Now, with this new drug, if it's available, and you're talking about just schools, you know, I looked at the pros and cons of that. Saving a life for my daughter, one more chance, if that drug is available to any of them, your daughter, your grandkids, whether they're going the wrong path or not, I don't see any bad with that. Would it make them do it more? I don't know. I think they get hooked. I think this is the rehab, and they show 90% fail rate in some of these, most of these rehabs. I looked into that. So we need a comprehensive plan. This is one thing. It's a Band-Aid until this is under control. It's a Band-Aid. The border,
Did you get his name?
with drugs flowing in, dealers, people that are profiting off drugs, that's where we got to start. And that could be a crackdown in this state, because it's got to be comprehensive. But right now, we need Band-Aids to save our kids. And so I'm all for that. The Good Samaritan law, I thought that was a good thing. I mean, how can you leave somebody? My daughter would be alive today if he wouldn't have left. But it's not a criminal offense here. Now, if he's got other problems with the law, then maybe he's given some leniency for being there. So those are the things that I wanted to talk about. If we can save one life, it's worth it. So.